Scott, topping our news this hour. When asked to consider any large-scale development project in Kern County, county supervisors turn to Planning Director Lorelei Oviatt to do the heavy lifting, the analysis, and to make the recommendations on how to proceed. Perhaps no single person who isn't elected has more influence on land use decisions in Kern than Oviatt. But Lorelei Oviatt has come under direct fire in recent months from a former planning department employee who says he had to quit after years of being bullied on the job by Oviatt. That man stood before county supervisors today demanding action. 17's Eitan Wallace is here now with more. Eitan.
We first reported on Shawn Beyeler's legal claim against the county last November. He says the county has not done enough after he filed the claim against his former supervisor, and he went a step further, accusing the county administration office of purposely mishandling the investigation.
My name is Shawn Beyeler.
Shawn Beyeler worked for 12 years here at the Kern County Public Services Building on M Street in the Planning and Natural Resources Department. He says he loved his job,
Born on November 9th.
But he claims abusive behavior and bullying by Planning Director Lorelei Oviatt created a workplace nightmare for him. So he filed this report against the county last November, citing bullying and abuse.
During my 12 years of employment with the Planning Department, Director Oviatt has continued to foster a work environment that is counter to multiple county mission statements. And her words and deeds have negatively affected the physical and psychological health of many members of the Planning Department staff. And I am not alone in this observation.
Today, he went in front of the Board of Supervisors accusing the county of not doing enough to investigate his claim.
I'm obliged to express my dissatisfaction and frustration as to the county's purposeful mishandling of the investigation as to not accurately reflect Director Oviatt's true nature over the past decade.
Beyeler alleges Oviatt manages her department through fear and intimidation, and the Planning Department, he claims, has suffered because of it. Beyeler claims the abuse was so prevalent, he had to seek medical attention from his physician, and he says he was not the only victim.
I cannot stand idly by when I see tears welling up in the eyes of many current planning staff and hear the frustration in their voices. They confide in me that they feel the Planning Department is a negative, toxic environment.
Beyeler's wife also spoke out.
Bullying and verbal abuse are not okay in Kern County. Bullying and verbal abuse should not be praised, encouraged, or ignored. To ignore it is to condone it.
We reached out to Director Oviatt to get her side to this, and she released this statement, quote, "I respect the confidentiality of all employment matters for all county employees." Meantime, Beyeler says the county's director of HR was supposed to release the report detailing the investigation into his claims, but he says that has yet to happen. The county released the following statement. It reads in part, quote, "The county received a notification of a claim and complaint. All claims or complaints involving personnel matters are taken seriously and thoroughly investigated. We've performed our investigation and analysis, and any appropriate actions have been or will be implemented." In studio, Eitan Wallace, 17 News.